In Nigeria, for example, the federal government intervened and shut down, they gave total lockdown for Abuja and Lagos, even though the state government already had given their own instructions for a lockdown. But it was not enough. The federal government was pushed to lock down Abuja and Lagos specifically. Why? Because of 5G in Abuja and Lagos. Because they already tested 5G in Abuja and they're digging in Lagos and getting it ready in Lagos. That's the reason the federal government had to lock down Abuja and Lagos so the 5G could be installed. And there are other cities planned for. And I've said before, what killed people in Wuhan, China was not the virus. It was the 5G. If you say it's not, tell us how you discovered yours. This is the reality. That's what killed. I told you what the world is dealing with right now is not a virus. The problem is not a virus. This is the biggest deception in the world. It's not a virus. You cannot hide from a virus by staying in your house. Not after we're told it can live. They told us it can live for 4 days on a dry surface. If it can live for 4 days on a dry surface, that means it can be born of wind. That makes it airborne. No, you are a scientist. It makes it airborne. If it can be on a dry surface for 4 days, then it can be airborne. If it is airborne, you can't hide in your house. I mean, the bundle of contradictions. It's almost so, in fact, it is so insulting to our intelligence. So insulting to our intelligence. You tell us that, oh, it's like they forget what they said the previous day. Then they forget what they said last week. Then they come up with something else. And then and you put all the things they've been saying together, they just don't measure up. They are very unscientific. It's unbelievable that in a world of so much knowledge, this type of deception can actually take place. What is the reason for social distancing? It is not because of infection. That is the easiest way to prevent protests. Tell the truth. This is in the playbook. It's there. This is part of the agenda. And so when the people think that they can infect themselves, then we stay away from each other. This is what the social distance is about. So we don't communicate. We have, anyway, because we're praying, I don't really believe they can go much further before this whole structure of what they're doing collapses. Gibara Sontakaya, Libra Nongrodeos. This whole thing will collapse. By the power of the Holy Spirit, it will collapse. The deception. If I tell you why you're in your houses, you're not in your houses because of COVID-19. You're not locked in your houses because of any virus. It's far from a virus. The virus, this so-called pandemic, and listen, I'm not creating a conspiracy theory. I am saying there is a conspiracy. I am not theorizing. A theory is something that is not yet proven. So this is not a theory, it's a proven reality. It's a fact. It's a fact. Go out and check some of those streets where 5G has been tested. You would find out why you are in your house. They're planning the structures so they would not be seen or affected by traffic or by protests. And the cleanest way is keep you in your house. If anyone knows better than that, let him prove it. If anyone says this is not true, let him prove it. The facts are available. The truth is clear. Check carefully the pictures that the media shows. That's why I said do your own research. They carry photos from China, or photos from Italy, or photos from Spain, and show to the Americans, and show to the British. So you're seeing things like, oh, this is really happening, and it's not. What's killing the people? They're not telling them what's killing the people. What's killing the people? Two things are killing the people. Number one is where those 5G signals have been tested, have been turned on, a lot of people died. This is real. That's number one. Number two, where are the people that normally got sick with the flu? Where are they? Nobody talking about the flu right now.